Well, a new Jonas Brothers movie in 2025 is somehow one of the few things I did not have on my bingo card. And I'm not even trying to be mean here, but just, who asked for this? Between this movie and Camp Rock 3 being announced, produced by the Jonas Brothers. Someone really wants the Jonas Brothers to make a comeback. Millennials everywhere are okay, now this will definitely cure me. So now that we're halfway through November, the Christmas/general winter holiday movies are rolling out, and that means a whole lot of garbage. Last year, Netflix gave us Hot Frosty, which was an experience. And this year, Disney Plus has a Christmas movie that is, it's a movie. Kinda. A very Jonas Christmas movie just came out, and it's pretty much exactly what you expect. Only the finest from the same dudes who gave us this life-changing event. Of course I checked it out. Of course I did. What, you kidding me right now? So come along, kids. Let's take a walk and talk about the new 2025 Jonas Brothers movie. What a heck of a sentence that is. The movie starts off with the Jonas Brothers in London putting on their final concert for the tour. But before that, really quick, this video is sponsored by Raycon. November is here, the winter holidays are ramping up. Black Friday, Cyber Monday, the Tuesday of regret, Garfield Wednesday. Pretty soon you're gonna have to start buying stuff. But if you're looking for a great gift for someone or even just for yourself, let me tell you about Raycon's bone conduction headphones. Sleekly designed, they don't even go into your ears at all. Given the name, you can probably guess how they work, but the whole shtick is that they send sound into your ears via bone vibrations. So you get clear, high-quality audio while also keeping your ears completely open at the same time. Maybe you're walking the dog, you gotta keep an ear out for cars, or you're on a tactical espionage mission, but you're also trying to catch up on the bell jar. These headphones are perfect for any multitasking you might need to do pretty much all day. 13-hour battery life, IP68 waterproof and dustproof, which also means sweat or sand or things like that. And as always, you get the same high-quality audio as all the big name brands, but for way more reasonable prices. Now, I'm not too experienced with bone conduction earphones, but I've been trying them out the last couple of days, and it is really nice to be able to listen to music while I fold laundry, while also keeping an ear out for when my cats just start beating each other up for no reason. So with Black Friday around the corner, use my link down below in the description, buyraycon.com/AlexMyersBC to get up to 30% off the entire Raycon store. And they don't just have headphones or earphones or whatever. They got a whole bunch of stuff that would make great last minute gifts for literally anyone. Again, buyraycon.com/AlexMyersBC and get up to 30% off your own pair of bone conduction headphones and anything else on the entire site. Okay, back to the show.
Let's go, people! We flew all the way to London for this concert. I want to make sure we get there in time to hit the merch stand. But, Marcus, no, put that down. Collector's edition chocolates. I've never been open. Why aren't you ready?
I'm looking for my hair stuff.
Your hair doesn't matter. You're no Joe Jonas.
What the heck is Will Ferrell doing in this movie? Sir, why are you here? So like I said, the brothers Jonas are putting on a concert and the audience is just full of all the meanest girls you went to high school with who all became nurses for some reason.
Every moment, every breath, every feeling matters.
But so, the concert is a smashing success and the tour is over, which means it's finally time for everyone to go home to their families for the holidays.
This is the end of tour party. I told you we're throwing to thank the crew. Oh. Thank you. Love you, fam. Thank you. Dude, that show tonight was sick. Yeah, I think the set list changes really helped. Changes? Yeah, remember you guys said the second act was dragging, so I spent about 4 hours today, changing things. I love memes.
I love memes. What a very normal thing that real humans definitely say. So being the end of the tour, Joe wants to go out and party because that's kind of his thing, But Kevin and Nick are married with kids, and all of them are in their mid to late 30s now, so it's just not really a thing they do anymore, you know what I mean?
Hey guys, so I've been Googling spots for tonight, and I think
I can't go out tonight. The minute we get back to the city, we're all going our separate ways, so sorry, man. I haven't seen my kids in a month. I need to be on my A game tomorrow. We all want to be fresh for our kids tomorrow, but we don't want to miss out on what could potentially be the most epic night of our lives. We are three extremely exhausted dads in our 30s.
Yeah, I tell you, hitting your 30s, it's like someone flips a switch where it's just anything past 9:45 p.m., nah, I'm done, I'm out, I'm going home. But anyway, so the main actual, conflict of the movie, if you can call it that, is that each brother has some kind of secret burden they're carrying around, and they feel like they can't really bring it up to each other. Nick feels like he's the only responsible one, and he's always planning all the tours and thinking 4 steps ahead for everything, and he feels like the other brothers don't really notice or care. Kevin has some kind of secret that we don't know yet.
Hey, babe, have you talked to Nick and Joe?
No. I just don't know how they're gonna take it.
Here, this will cheer you up. A penguin with a cashmere top hat.
Looks like Jeremy Strong at the Golden Globes.
Yes, well, thank you, Gex the Gecko.
This looks like an all-nighter at Richard Simmons' house. Reminds me of Jackie Chan's bathroom. I haven't been this scared since I was trapped in Barry Manilow's rumpus room.
And Joe is sad about something, I assume, so he drowns his sadness at the hotel bar, where he sits next to totally, definitely not Santa Claus.
What's got a famous rock star like you so down in the dumps?
Look, us as the Jonas Brothers, we're great. But us as brothers, like actually us, you know? Whatever magic was there is just dead.
Now, upon hearing this, Santa does the only logical thing and uses his Christmas magic to blow up their private jet. Well, those old Rudolph movies should have been very different based on this new information. I don't want to make toys, Santa. I want to be a dentist. You what? And so here's the main shtick of the movie. So the Jonas Brothers have 48 hours before Christmas, and they need to get back home to their respective families, or else Christmas will be ruined forever. Somehow. Apparently, I guess. So they try to call their manager, but he's busy, and he tells them to call this travel agent girl instead, so they can get out of there as soon as possible.
I'm calling Brad.
No, he's getting his vows renewed. We should be supporting him in his ventures of love, and we should be able to function in the real world.
That would be ideal, but we've been famous since we were little kids, so it is what it is.
Are you calling to break what's left in my heart? Because it's already been pulverized into a million billion pieces.
Ma'am, could you just pull ahead and grab your food, please? Anyway, so she tells them there's a flight out of Paris, but they have to hurry to St. Pancras Station in London to catch the bus, or else they're not going to make it in time. So they get an Uber.
Well, I hope I don't get stopped because my picture on my license doesn't look like me.
What?
And there's a reason. It isn't. Whoopsie.
Wrong line.
I mean, this is pretty much par for the course when you get an Uber in London, okay? It's either this or it's some, like, Slavic dude who is definitely in the mob, you know what I'm saying? And so they make it to the station, and of course they do a full musical number with Kenny G, because this is a musical movie. You know, I really should have figured, like, it's the Jonas Brothers. Honestly, it's my own fault for not assuming. But anyway, so they managed to get on the train at the last second, and Christmas is saved. Oh, Santa's at it again, changing the text to say Amsterdam, which also puts the train on a completely different track going the complete opposite direction. Man, Christmas magic is crazy. Now, they don't know about this, of course, so they're just like on the train, right? And Joe somehow miraculously meets up with a certain special little someone he hasn't seen in a long time.
Joe?
Lucy?
Yeah. Hi.
What?
Oh my God, I haven't seen you since we were like
13?
Yeah.
When you moved to Portland.
Yes. Wow.
So they get to talking, and turns out both of them have kind of sort of been keeping tabs on each other over the years. Obviously, it's a little bit easier for Lucy because, like, all you have to do is just go on Twitter or, like, Reddit or whatever, you know, and it's like, Joe Jonas breaks up with Taylor Swift. Joe Jonas divorced Sophie Turner because she said something a little bit mean about him after a fight. Trash talking me? But I'm Joe Jonas.
We used to hang out all the time. Why did we stop talking?
Probably because we were kids and we didn't have phones. And then you became a very famous
Right.
kid.
You are like a fancy doctor now.
Yeah. How did you know that?
Well, I mean, your name is Lucy Chen, so it's either a doctor or a surgeon or a stand-up comedian who talks about how she used to be a doctor and or surgeon.
What are you doing on this train? Are you going to a convention for cardio? Vertigo?
Cardiothoracic.
Right,
Fine.
that's what it is.
No, I'm not. I'm going through a breakup.
Are you now? But you see, Joe is kind of feeling some feelings right now.
Every feeling matters.
Because, like, as everyone knows, Joe is kind of a ladies' man, somehow. And he sees Nick and Kevin being married and being so happy, but, like, he doesn't have any of that, you know? I mean, hey, we can't all get married to the hot lady from Shark Boy and Lava Girl, too, okay? Anyway, so they get to Amsterdam, and they're like, wait a minute, this is Amsterdam. And so now they have even less time to get home. Later on, Joe is at another bar again. Like, geez, get some hobbies, Joe. And what do you know? He runs into Lucy, insanely gorgeous girl of my dreams, Chen. That's kind of a weird name, I don't know. She got it from her grandma. It's a long story.
Are you, stalking me?
Lucy? What are you doing here?
So I had this, like, awesome Amsterdam bucket list, so I think I'm gonna do that.
So, as you can see, Joe and Lucy are feeling kind of about each other. But like I said earlier, Joe feels like he shouldn't pursue her because he's like a big old party dude who hooks up with lots of ladies. And so he feels a little bit weird trying to work his magic on Lucy because she knew him before he was famous and she's just like a regular, nice, normal girl, you know? And so Joe has this moment where he's like, wait a minute, girls are people too?
You just feel like my old favorite sweater. But like also like a new pair of shoes that I can't wait to break in. I don't want to break you in. That doesn't make sense. That got
No,
away from me.
I know exactly how you're feeling. That's Nick. He got us plane tickets to New York. I gotta go.
And so they both sing a song about how they're really into each other, but maybe it's not the right time, you know? But like, I don't know, man. I feel like dating in your 30s is not at all this complicated. All right, here's all my baggage. Anyway, you want to come back to my place? Well, it's already 9 p.m., so I don't know. What if I told you I have extra Tums and Pepto-Bismol? Oh, well, in that case, sign me up. Let's go. Anyway, so the movie goes on like this, where they keep trying to get home, and every time they have a plan that seems like it might work, Santa's dastardly magic strikes again, and like their passports disappear, and Santa's just turning them into like Interpol fugitives at this point. But turns out their travel agent's big jerk ex-boyfriend also happens to be a pilot with his own private jet, of course. This whole movie's basically just them like playing hot potato with celebrity private jets. It's so weird. But they have to find a way to get to Hamburg because that's where the jet is. And so they rent a car, but Santa makes it break down, so they have to hitchhike instead.
Oh my God, truck. Should we hitchhike? Are you crazy? I saw this list that said hitchhiking is the 6th most likely way people get killed. I also saw this other list that said that we're the 2nd most punchable band. Put those lists together, whoever's driving that truck's gonna punch us to death.
No.
I'm sorry. You know, it's not even that funny, but like, I don't know. That just made me laugh. So they get picked up by Santa Claus, the demon warlock. And Nick is in the front while Joe and Kevin are stuck in the back, just like in real life. And Nick has a little heart-to-heart talk about family with old Santa Claus here.
We got our big break when we were just kids. And right away, we kind of locked into these very specific roles. I've gotten stuck being kind of annoying. And it's driving me insane.
I live a very solitary life. Lone wolf has always daydreamed about being part of a pack.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, everyone's situation is different, but I'll tell you, when I turned 18, I was like, okay, bye, and never look back. But anyway, so then the brothers kind of make up, sort of, kind of, and they get to Hamburg, and they meet up with the ex-boyfriend.
Wow, he's beautiful. Now let's just hope Cassidy's ex isn't a total freak. Hello, gents!
No, stop, no. Why is KJ Apa in this movie? I can't get rid of him. Everywhere I go, there he is. Anyway, so long story short, KJ Apa is trying to take thirst pics and ends up crashing the plane, as you do. This is not a joke, by the way. This is actually what happens in the movie.
Oh, 2 planes in 2 days.
Please tell me someone has their phone.
Maybe they're okay in there. No. Why do I never say yes to Apple Care?
And then he just walks away to go to the big ab roller in the sky, I guess. And the Jonas Brothers are left on their own. And that's when wolves start to attack them. And so they combine their powers together and try to scare the wolves away by like yelling all their grievances about each other out into the world.
I think it's loud.
I have to apologize, but
So which one is it? Louder. Loud. Okay, I'm sorry for being so uptight all the time, and I'm sorry that I didn't tell you about extending the door. It's okay, I'm sorry we take you for granted. I'm sorry I made you feel like a joke, Joe. Lucy would have been lucky to have you.
And I get too many girls even though I wore that virginity promise ring. But like, what did everyone expect when you can dance hip-hop this good? You know what I'm saying?
Grab a mic and a hat. Follow me if you can.
Hurry!
Yeah.
What even was that? What is he doing? And like, every 12-year-old watching this movie was like, wow. Oh, also, just so everyone's on the same page, Kevin's big dilemma is that he wants to sing lead in a song or two, and he's scared to tell Joe and Nick for some reason.
Nick, I want to sing lead in a song. Is that cool with you guys?
Human cardboard. Forgettable Curly. The world's most unlikely rock star.
The stuff we say to you is so mean, you don't even have to embellish it in your memory.
Really high stakes, this movie. And so, because they're finally being honest with their feelings, the Christmas curse is broken and Santa's magic scares the wolves away. They get rescued by their manager who's out, like, practicing his sled dogging, as you do on Christmas Eve. Thus, they somehow manage to get back to Kevin's house on Christmas. Even though when they crashed the plane, it said they only had 5 hours left, and now they're in New Jersey just in time for Christmas. Yeah, honestly, Santa's galactic Thanos powers is, like, the least unbelievable part of this movie.
Told you we'd make it home for Christmas. All right, let's go.
Whew.
Oh, Merry Christmas!
Imagine how terrible these dudes would smell right now. Imagine how bad they probably smell normally. And then, what do you know, Lucy also just kind of teleports there because Nick and Kevin invited her. And so she and Joe can finally confess their feelings that have been building up over like 20 minutes of this movie.
Thanks, guys. And thank you for the Uber Black. It's very classy.
No problem.
When I ran into you on that train. It was the most exciting thing that happened to me all year. Amsterdam was so incredible with you. You're incredible.
It's just like the end of Love Actually, only horrible.
And then they all sing one last song and the movie's over.
Open it.
Wait, you got me another kid for Christmas? How long have I been on tour? Hey, how come she kind of looks like your yoga instructor? But all the same, this brings us to the end of the A Very Jonas Christmas movie. So, you know, I don't know what I expected exactly, but I got a whole lot of something. I mean, really, it's just exactly what it says on the package, you know what I'm saying? Do you like the Jonas Brothers? Do you like hearing them barely pronounce their words when they sing? Well, have I got a movie for you. Obviously, it's very silly and stupid and quite literally makes no sense at all, but I mean, it's a goofy, jolly Christmas movie, and it's kind of, sort of, maybe about family or something, which is pretty much how all movies are this time of year, so, you know, par for the course. Hey everybody, thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, please watch another one, because that's how the algorithm works. So click on this one that's being recommended to you right now, right here on the screen. It actually helps a lot if you do that, because like that's how YouTube knows that my videos are worth caring about. Anyway, hope I made your day a little bit better, and I'll see you all next time.